Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is lists and progress. Well, if you've been watching any of my videos and you go on the website at ahappierman.com, you see I like to write. I like to write lists. I have talk about planner books and goals and themes and all kinds of productivity type things. And the reason I keep dwelling on that is it's a proven method. List making is a proven method for you to make progress on whatever it is you're trying to do. With your work, if you want to be productive at your job, to stay employed and to get ahead and do a better job and to at least be engaged and feel like you're earning your pay, you would want to do some list making for the job itself. Don't let, somebody else make your list for you. You make the list, and then that's more proactive. Instead of your boss making out your list for you, you make out the list for yourself. And then because you want to get to the point where your boss, you don't have to be bothered too much by bosses and superintendents and foremans and supervisors and people above you. You want them to kind of leave you alone. So the more, let's say, progress and the more productive you seem and the more you get things done, the more they'll leave you alone, which I like. So it's like even if you're employed by someone, you're kind of in an independent, you have a certain measure of independence because they know that you're, mostly working and mostly productive and mostly looking out for their interests. So then you don't have to face a lot of scrutiny then if you're always doing fine and making progress. What you'll find though is if you're not doing those things and you're called on the carpet and you get a lot of questions from people what you're up to, well, that's very uncomfortable and not that pleasant. I've had to face this a couple of times. Usually it's at the start of a new job or when you're taking on new responsibilities and you don't really know exactly what you should be doing, and then your supervisory types will take the chance to kind of give you a little bit of a hard time. But if you can rise to the challenge and get yourself in tune with what you're supposed to be doing, you'll get past that. So that is uncomfortable, but every job or any vocation or business usually has some tugging around, and things aren't always smooth every single day and every single minute of every single day. So you gotta have a little bit of a thick skin and be willing or able, mostly not willing, able to take a little bit of criticism. A little bit. Excessive criticism is not how you want to live your life. But that's another story. Getting back to the progress and the lists are put on your list all the little things to get done. So it becomes just a habit to check off the list and get them done. That way it becomes a habit. So when you put on the difficult things on your list, that becomes a habit also to do the difficult things, like sometimes making phone calls. A lot of times nowadays in the modern world, everybody is texting and emailing. There's not a lot of phone calls anymore, except that once in a while you're going to need to make a call, and you don't want to. I don't really like to either. There's very few people I like to talk to on the phone. My mother, I like to talk to on the phone. I don't know. That's about it, I guess. Everybody else, now that my dad is dead, he was the one person I loved to talk on the phone with. My friends, I'd rather just get together with them or text them My kids, I'd rather text them or get together with them. My mother, of course, and my father, I'd like to get together with them, but they weren't texters, they weren't emailers, they were phone callers, and we used the phone as a way to improve our relationships. But let's say in the normal day-to-day life, business life, career life, making phone calls can be kind of unpleasant. So, if you want to, if making a call is an unpleasant part of your tasks to do, put it on your list and get in the habit of, well, it's on my list to do today, so I will do it today. I just had this, right? I just had it today. My new job, my new boss, he likes to call. That's kind of his way of doing things. Nobody else in the office really likes to call. Everybody is all emailing. But he said, this guy, he wants you to call him. Please call him today. So I put it on my list to call him today. I call him a day. Keep the project running smoothly, tide things over, smooth things out, make it all go fine. I didn't want to. I wanted to finish the project-related thing and just email it to him and kind of wash my hands of the whole thing. It's been a tough project, but I don't have it ready to email it to him yet, so I've had to call him and tell him where I'm at. But I put it on my list. I put it on my list of things to do today, and then I did it today. So if you get in that habit of, it's on my list, I'll just do it today, you get a lot more progress. You make a lot more progress on your life if you put the unpleasant things on the list. And what I'm suggesting is put the pleasant things on there too, because that'll give you the satisfaction, and it builds in the habit of all these things that I do. I put them on my list today, or this week, or this month, or this year, and then I get the satisfaction of checking them off. As an aside, it's really deep winter where I'm at. The road is like a rubber band and snapping and popping my truck all over the place. It's like the road is in terrible shape, which I hate, and it makes the videos bumpy in the winter. So it's harder to do the videos in the winter. Everything is harder in this deep winter weather, which is kind of one of the reasons I'm thinking about moving someplace nicer with more smarter people. But like I said, my people are here, my family's here, my friends are here, my life is here, so trying to move, that might be difficult. Anyway, getting back to the progress list, get in the habit of making those lists. You'll make a lot of progress, I guarantee you. This is how productive people make their lives productive. This is how they make a lot of progress. And do this on every facet of your life, not just your work. Do it for your errands, your chores, and your fun. Put the fun things on the list. I got a bunch of fun things on my list for this winter. I'm looking forward to doing those, and I'm looking forward to getting them done and checked to make sure I do have a little bit of fun. It's important to have fun. Every part of your life should be important to you. So go ahead, make those progress lists, and enjoy your life more. All for now.